Sam Silk Show. All day jamming. Combo we have. Joy in the madness. Sam Silk Show. Take him on the road. How this story goes. Unpredictable. Sam Silk, Sam Silk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Silk, Sam Silk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Silk, yeah.
Come on in the room. Come on in, y'all.
Man,
I sound like a psychic.
I was jamming.
Oh, you did?
Sam Silk. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You got your own singing group.
Capone, Gangsta Comedy, what's up, man?
Yes, I'm here, brother.
Yes, sir. Welcome
Thank
back
you
to
for
the
having
city.
me. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I love Cleveland. I ain't gonna even lie in front. I love Cleveland.
Yeah, and you do well every time.
Yes,
and
that's the truth.
Last night, you had a sellout crowd, I was told.
Thursday,
On
it was
Thursday.
unbelievable.
And it was cold.
Freezing.
Yeah.
And
And we
they
right
came
off
up-
the lake.
Yes.
When I said lake, he was like, "Oh, I felt the chill."
Yes,
yes. Yeah, man. So what's been going on before I dive into all this? What's been going on with you, man? Let's catch up. Let's catch up.
All right. Well, you know, I don't know if you heard, but you know the tour that I have going on with the New York Kings.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
for me.
me,
Yeah.
Talent, Rob Stapleton, and Mark Vieira.
Yeah, you producing that one as well,
Yeah.
right?
Well, we all producing. I don't want to
Okay.
take full credit.
Got it,
Everybody
got it.
plays their whole part.
Yeah.
And it's been unbelievable. You
Yeah.
know, the dates is coming in, and you know, for 4 headliners to actually sit together and just say, "Man, let's do this."
Yeah, that's a lot, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Because
you
we
know,
are
you-
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you know, we put ourselves in a place to where everybody knows their part.
Yeah.
What Rob specializes in, we let him do. What
Yeah.
I specialize in, they let me do. So
Yeah.
it's a great combination right now.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Being your own boss.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Y'all.
Well, I've been my own boss for a long time.
Yeah.
And as we were saying earlier, it's a time to be your own boss.
Mm-hmm.
With all of these things going down, it's time for you to dig deep into yourself and find out what you're really good at and put it out there and share it with the world, because there's nothing wrong with having a job, but when you are dictated of what your paycheck and when your paycheck is coming,
When not respected too.
yeah, it's a very hard situation when millionaires can just say, well, let's shut it down and let them suffer. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are going through
Government
that right now.
shutdown. What's your take on the government shutdown?
You want to know the honest truth?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what the honest truth to me is.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, as you can see, this whole cabinet that Trump got is getting picked apart.
Yeah.
And if
His
it
campaign manager
right.
just got popped.
arrested.
Yeah.
And so for that, you have to understand that when it comes down that heavy, you know that they going to the head. Mm-hmm. And with all of the evidence they got and the head they got, the only way for Trump to save himself, because you can't impeach or do anything when the government is shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And so whoever his advisor is a very smart advisor. People think it's about a wall. It ain't about no wall.
Uh-huh.
That wall ain't got nothing to do with anything. It's about them getting ready to impeach him.
Yeah.
And he's saying that he can't do it if the government is
Shut
shut down.
down,
Nobody
right.
can do it. I got control of this. And so
Right.
it's something that you really
Yeah.
have to pay attention to, man.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that a lot of people are going to suffer.
Yeah.
A lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that the Democrats should give in?
No.
No?
No. Oh, no.
Huh.
No. And the sad part is that this was supposed to be the they done painted it to where it looks like Mexicans are the worst people in the world. Mm-hmm. And we know what it's like because they painted us to be the worst people in the world at one time.
True that.
Being black was something that was horrible. Mm-hmm. But then they moved from us to Muslims, and now they move into Mexicans. They'll use a whole race of people to make it seem like it's a bad thing. you
Yeah.
know? And it's not. And people living over there in poverty, and they tired, and they want opportunity.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Are you thinking about running? Because Kim Kardashian she's walking around with a Kanye for president hat.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost the same person.
Is there any coming back for Kanye, you think?
The the sad part about it is that he was gone a long time ago, and coming back to what?
Yeah.
To what? His music being different. I mean, this is the real sad part about to me, is that these people who act crazy and do all kinds of weird things get the most publicity.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get people who do encouraging things to encourage the people to do, they don't get no publicity.
None.
And so, you know, I've never been a Kanye fan, even though I know him.
No, you never like his music?
Nah, I'm into rap music heavy.
Okay.
I'm a Rakim and those type of people.
Straight old school, forefathers. You going all the way. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect the music, but nah.
Yeah. Man, Spotify, you know, talking about muting. They want to give you the chance to mute your own music instead of them muting R. Kelly.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Another situation. Like, I want to make this clear. I don't condone what R. Kelly did.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so,
Which one? Now, you talking about when he got acquitted after everybody saw the tape?
Well, I mean,
everybody
the guy had a problem.
Everybody saw that tape.
There's a lot of men with that same problem out here.
Peeing on people?
No,
on 13-year-olds?
well, there's a couple of people that like to be peed on.
Okay.
I'm going to just say this. I am not condoning what he did.
Got it.
But what I will say is that they find the appropriate time to rock a black man. I mean, when he was making money for the record companies, nobody was saying nothing.
See, you can say some stuff I can't say because I don't feel like going back and forth with people.
Right.
Because I'm a factual guy.
Yeah.
You know.
So I know he's not as hot as he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
His songs, they trying to take away. I mean, it's the same thing. Look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown got the rights, or is getting the rights to his music. All of a sudden, he's a rapist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just this game that they're playing. They have to understand what we've been taught is not the right way. You're supposed to own. How can you make music and somebody else owns your creativity?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I don't understand about this music industry is that, okay, you put a paycheck up. You loaned me some money. Allow me to pay you some money with some interest, but don't try to take my life. And that's what they're doing to them. They are really just, we own the rights to your music.
Well, notice everybody who ever fought for their rights, their music, end up...
They're dead.
All right.
Yes. Prince, dead.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, dead. There's a couple of other people dead that we just don't know about.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, you know, a lot of people signed contracts when they were young. They were trick contracts.
Yeah.
Lawyers was getting paid, so they didn't really care.
Yeah.
And that
Chances
was a time.
they famous now.
Yeah.
I'm famous right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when
know.
you look at everything that takes place right now, there's an opportunity for everybody. When I was first started comedy, my goal was to get on TV. I wanted to be a big TV star. I done did movies. I done did TV.
Yeah.
I did all of that. I became famous, but at the same time, there was somebody controlling. With the internet, you can do what you want to do. You just have to utilize it smart. There's so many people that's becoming millionaires and becoming so-called famous
because of
on
the
internet.
Yeah.
Right. It's the same fictional stuff as TV.
Yeah.
You just have to learn to utilize it. And I chose to utilize my format as helping people out. Teaching them about business, teaching them that you don't have to try to earn a paycheck and even if you earn a paycheck, do something else. Don't just sit comfortable. Learn to be uncomfortable until you get comfortable. It's just my theory.
Say that again. That's a quote right there. Hashtag learn to be uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Right.
And then get uncomfortable again. You dig my brother?
It's the truth, man. There's so many people that get comfortable and just learn to stay there.
And I just want to put this out there too. When I had an attorney on when we was talking about R. Kelly, and he said there's no way to charge him because these girls, they were of age, and the police went by, and did these checks, So for us to charge him for that, they had to look for something else. He said, but you look at TV, the media,
Right.
The media
Of
has now
because he's black. Let's just say because Hugh Hefner had these 16-year-old girls in the Playboy Mansion making love to them left and right, and he was 100 years old, never brought up on charges, looked like he was the greatest man to ever do anything, and they invited all the celebrities to come over and sleep with these women. Those are facts. Jerry Lee Lewis married his 16-year-old niece. I think she was 13. And no charges have been on. This has been going on for a while. But being that R. Kelly is not a hot commodity anymore and they don't need him no more, we'll bring back the old stuff. Bill Cosby, all of those women, I don't condone nothing that anybody does that's wrong. Correct. But at the same time, I am a meteor celebrity, and I've seen women who would want to do anything just to get in a movie with me. You know, I've been on sets to where a girl who didn't know me was like, "Can I just walk with you so I can be in front of the camera with you?" We'll do anything. So, you know, it's a double sword, and I just thank God that I am at a mental state where I don't have to do nothing like that, where I ain't chasing no young, I ain't getting set up. I mean, it comes all the way around. It's the nature of the game.
Yeah. Wow. Whew. All right. Let's move on to something else. I'm cool. Yeah. Super Bowl.
Okay.
You watching or you protesting?
I'm gonna be working. Okay. I like to work.
You work.
But I'm not gonna. This is a good question that you just asked.
Yeah.
Because I was protesting the NFL, and I'll say it. You know, I was with Kaepernick and all of that great thing. Yeah. The thing is that it just stopped. No resolution, nothing, just stopped. People just went right back to watching football. And that is, to me, the biggest problem that we as black people have. We never, ever get a solution. We just uproar, and then they quiet us down somehow.
Or what they would do
is
they'll donate some money to one of our charities.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
To keep us quiet.
Yeah. And that's been the issue for a long time. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm not a fan of Tom Brady or the cheating refs that work for him. Because that clearly.
Well, you got. So what cheating ref gonna win? Because you know the Rams.
Oh yeah.
Had a couple of close calls too.
Well, I mean, we all know football is set up like boxing now.
So we got cheating refs versus cheating refs.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. Hopefully they get mixed together. So they don't know who to cheat for. Maybe we can have a good football game. Yeah.
That's funny, man. But I dig what you say. I dig that because a lot of times we will get really emotional about something,
right?
And then we don't finish. We'll start out and then we don't finish until we got to get answers. We got to see change.
The craziest thing is that I heard a speech today. This morning when I woke up, I try to listen to motivational stuff, and Dr. King, who said, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really listen to Dr. King that much, is because when I got locked up, it was on Dr. King's birthday when I was innocent and they found me guilty because they didn't want to stand trial. They was like, the judge said, well, if you don't come up with a verdict, we will be here for the 4 days. And he was like, okay, he's guilty.
Wow. And what you
like
go in for?
For drugs. I sold drugs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So it wasn't a fair chance, even though I sold drugs. I admit that.
Yeah.
But the way they handled me was just terrible. But he did say this. He says they compare us as black people to every other people who went through something. But the thing is that every other people, should I say, were not slaves on this soil.
Okay.
And then when we got freed, we were given nothing. The Europeans were given land to start their world, and everybody else was given something except us. And the problem is that even though now we have opportunities, we still won't take them.
Damn, why?
That's the question. Me and you could talk all day about positive things, and people will look at us like, I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that. That's so true.
Yeah.
That's why I challenge people on Friday to call me with something good, because I know it's hard for some people.
Well, I mean, you're an example. Yeah. You're an example of a person who believes in hard work pays off. And we were just talking in the room over there, and you gave an expression of clearly, hey, these guys are procrastinating with my new restaurant. Did you not say that?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
we talking about we need this, that.
Right, exactly.
We call it, hey man, where is this at?
Right.
You knew I needed. Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is, throughout even the trials and the tribulations, you still deal with. You never walk away and say, well, I don't want to do this. You still go forward.
That's part of the process.
To get uncomfortable to be comfortable.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. See, we need to make that quote. You got to put that on another shirt too, because you got to show your mama's shirt in a minute. Here.
Yes.
But you need to do that. Patent that. You dig for real? Patent
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Real talk.
What do you think about, man, kids today? You saw the video, South Carolina, 2 weeks ago, where the white dude,
Right.
51 years old, tall, he big dude,
punched a 11-year-old girl.
claimed he didn't know how old she was. Okay. What do you say to that?
Good timing. The reason I say good timing, because I thank God that I'm never, and for some reason I think I'm going to be put into that situation, that I'm never put into that situation. It seems like things like that are done
When you're never around.
when the right people are never around.
Yeah, because you already know what it. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gun-ho going, regardless of what the situation. This is just the person that I am.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sure that there's other people who think like I think. But the thing is that when you can keep getting away with it, there's no consequences.
It was a slap on the wrist.
Exactly. There's no consequences. It's going to keep being done. And people don't realize that this system is not made for us. It's not. Never was, and it never will be.
Yeah.
And so when you got these incidents happening all around the world.
Caught on video, bro.
Yes, and nothing is happening.
On video.
Judges are being paid off. Police are being paid off. And the sad part, the thing that gets to me more than anything is that you work for a system that you know is corrupt. And as a black policeman or a Latino policeman, you say nothing. That bothers me. I mean, regardless of what, your job takes over all presidents of humanity.
Wow. In his own words, y'all, Capone on the show. He's at the Improv,
Yes.
guys, all weekend. I want y'all to go see him today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
They probably don't think I'm funny now.
This is another side. For those, they know you're funny. This is a whole nother side, but this is just real. It's real. It's real. Life growing up, man. We know what you know. You had your
Right.
time but were you always telling jokes?
I always had a smart mouth
Yeah.
because I was very intelligent and I was told to read all the time. So when you're told to read
Yeah.
and you're around people who you feel are not up to your mental caliber,
Yeah.
you kind of talk a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
You know, I talked a lot.
Yeah.
So talking a lot sometimes, even till this day,
Yeah.
signs you off as being somebody different.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I had a rough childhood.
Yeah.
Very rough. Very rough.
Do you remember your first fight? And did you win it?
Every fight.
You won
Every fight.
Every fight, bro. Come
Every
on,
fight.
dog.
Every fight.
Not one?
Let me tell you why.
Why?
Because when you knock out the biggest bully,
Yeah.
nobody else wants to mess with you.
Yeah.
So those that took a chance. There was one, I'm not even going to lie, I was scared.
Yeah.
It was this guy named Gordo. I was in PS43. I'll never forget. He was big as, he should have been a teacher. That's how big he was. Somebody took his friend's coat and they blamed it on me.
Wow.
I never was a thief.
Yeah.
And so
That was an insult right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we was in the bathroom, and you know the rule: 3 o'clock, I'm knocking you out. That's what he said to
3:15.
me.
He's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
So he caught me in the bathroom. He was like, "You stole the coat." I was like, "I ain't steal no coat." And he said, "Yeah, everybody said you stole the coat." So even though I was scared, I stood my ground. Well, whatever, whatever the word
Right.
was back then. Well,
Right.
we gonna fight. We just gonna fight.
Right.
And I showed that I wasn't scared, which made him scared.
Uh-huh.
And that was a strategy for a long time that I used, that I didn't have to fight, because once there's no fear and whatever it is, that person might be just as scared.
Yeah.
We gonna get in trouble or no.
Right.
Now I'm ready.
In fact, I'm insulted that we're not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was the only time. Other than that,
And did you all become friends after?
well, I don't.
No.
He apologized because they found the coat.
Okay.
He found the coat. But the thing was, there wasn't no friendship there from the beginning. So that was it. Like I said, he had a beard and everything. I think he was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And they used to call him Gordo.
Yeah.
Big dude.
Yeah.
But
But see, that's the thing versus now and then. We would talk it out. We would just, with the hands and move on. Now it's the guns.
Yeah. That's because they're cowards.
Yeah.
There's so many things to change. Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Have you ever when the last time you seen a cast?
A what? Oh,
a cast.
Yeah. I had one.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Here. Yeah.
That was a normal. You fall, you break your arm, you going to the hospital. When the last time you seen a cast?
Damn, I didn't
Kids
think
are
about
not
that.
kids.
I ain't thinking. Yeah. Wow. Everybody had one.
Yeah, exactly.
You would sign it. Hey, let me sign it.
Yes, exactly. Everybody named. Nobody got a cast now. These kids ain't even hurting themselves.
Wow.
They scared. They're not doing nothing to hurt themselves. They all stoned and just walking around like zombies.
Yeah.
They don't know what fun is.
Man.
You broke your arm. You're like, oh, man, everybody going to sign this.
And remember when it was snow
Yes.
after school, what would we do?
Throw snowballs.
Yeah, and then you'd dunk somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Fighting and all that.
Right, yeah.
I can't get my Louis Vuittons. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's what's up. So next stops for the tour.
Okay, we are in with the Kings.
The Kings, yes.
I am in, we are, should I say we? We try to practice that word, not to say I.
Yeah, right.
We are in Texas.
Okay.
We are in, and the big shows is in Texas. And then we come to New York at Caroline's and do 6 shows there.
Okay.
They just added another show, so 7 shows there.
Damn, that's
and
what's
then
up,
we hit Connecticut, and we just hitting the East Coast and booking as we go along. Man. But we solid right now, a solid 10 show tour dates.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
Always good to talk to you, bruh.
You too, man.
I want y'all to make sure if you're not following, go follow Capone right now.
Yes, comedian Capone, please.
No doubt. All right, we got more coming up the Sam Silk Show.
Ain't nobody hot